My dear one, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and let the noise of the world fade away. In this stillness, I want to speak directly to your heart. You have asked a question that stirs the deepest corners of your soul. How can I know God's plan for my life? This is not a question born from fleeting curiosity. It is a yearning, a profound desire to understand why you were created and what purpose you are destined to fulfill. Let me assure you, the fact that you are here, asking this question, is no accident. I have been guiding your steps, gently drawing you toward this moment where we can dwell together in truth and wisdom. Do not let doubt cloud your mind. You are not wandering aimlessly. I have always seen you, known you, and loved you. Every beat of your heart, every breath you take is known to me. The journey to understanding my plan for your life begins with trust. But I understand how hard that can feel when the path ahead seems uncertain or when life's struggles weigh heavily on your spirit. There are times when you might wonder if I am truly there, if I hear your prayers, or if I even care about your dreams and fears. Let me tell you now, I am here. I hear you, and I care more deeply than you can imagine. The foundation of knowing my plan starts with this truth: my love for you is unshakable and eternal. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, I thought of you. I designed you with precision, crafting every detail of your being with purpose. Your personality, your gifts, your strengths, and even your weaknesses were all part of my divine design. You are not an accident. You are a masterpiece in the making, woven together in the depths of eternity. But I know you might be wondering, if God's love is so great, why is it so difficult to understand His plan? Why can't He just tell me what to do? My child, there is beauty in the journey, in the seeking, in the steps of faith you take toward me. My plan for your life is not a rigid script that you must follow without question. It is a living, breathing relationship, a dance between your will and mine, where love and trust guide your every move. Let me take you back to the beginning, where your journey of faith began. Think of the times when you felt my presence, the moments when my peace surrounded you, even in the midst of chaos. These glimpses of my love are the seeds of understanding my plan. I have always been planting them in your heart, gently inviting you to draw closer, to listen more deeply, and to trust more fully. You might think that knowing my plan requires some grand revelation, a voice from the heavens, or a miraculous sign. While I can certainly reveal myself in such ways more often, I speak in the quiet whispers of your heart. I guide you through the wisdom of my word, the encouragement of others, and the circumstances of your life. My ways are subtle yet profound, gentle yet unmistakable. As we embark on this journey together, I want you to release the weight of fear and uncertainty. You do not have to figure everything out at once. Step by step, moment by moment, I will reveal what you need to know. Trust that my timing is perfect, even when it feels slow. Trust that my ways are higher than yours, even when they seem confusing. And trust that my heart is always for you, even when you feel unworthy or distant from me. Knowing my plan for your life begins with knowing me. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. When you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. This is my promise, and I never break my promises. So, let us walk this path together. Open your heart to my voice, and I will show you wonders you cannot yet imagine. I am your creator, your guide, and your loving Father. You are not alone, and you never will be. The first step, my child, is to recognize that your life is not your own. I have given you free will, yes, but your life was designed for a purpose greater than your own ambitions or desires. It is when you surrender your plans to me that you begin to align with the divine destiny I have prepared for you. Surrender is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of profound faith. When you release your grip on the things you cannot control, you make room for me to work in ways that far exceed your imagination. Think of a potter shaping clay on a wheel. The clay does not resist. It yields to the hands of the potter, trusting that the craftsman knows the design he envisions. You too are clay in my hands, and I am the potter. When you let me shape you, I will form you into a vessel of honor, perfectly suited for the purpose I have planned. But how do you surrender in a world that constantly pulls you toward self-reliance and control? It starts with prayer. Prayer is not merely asking me for what you need. It is communion with me, an opening of your heart to my presence. When you come to me in prayer, lay down your burdens, your questions, and your uncertainties. Speak to me as you would to a trusted friend, for that is what I am. I do not expect eloquence or perfection. I desire honesty and intimacy. Through prayer, you will learn to hear my voice. It is not always loud or dramatic, but it is steady and sure. You may hear it as a gentle prompting in your spirit, a sense of peace that surpasses understanding, or a nudge to take a step forward in faith. My voice is never condemning. It is always filled with love, guidance, and encouragement. Alongside prayer, immerse yourself in my word. The Bible is not just a book. It is a living testament of my heart and my plans for humanity, including you. As you read, my spirit will illuminate the words, making them alive and personal to your circumstances. You will find wisdom, comfort, and direction in its pages. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. When you feel lost, it will guide you. You might wonder why I don't reveal everything to you all at once. Why must my plan unfold slowly, like the turning of pages in a book? The answer, my beloved, is simple: faith. Faith is the bridge between what you know and what you cannot see. It is through faith that you learn to trust me, to depend on me, and to walk in step with me. If I were to show you the entirety of my plan, you might feel overwhelmed or tempted to rely on your own strength to achieve it. Instead, I invite you to walk with me one day at a time, trusting that each step will lead you closer to the destiny I have prepared. Consider the story of Abraham, whom I called to leave his home and journey to a land I would show him. I did not give him a detailed map or a timeline. I simply said, "Go." Abraham obeyed because he trusted me, even though he did not know where I was leading him. His faith became the foundation of a covenant that changed the course of history. In the same way, I am calling you to trust me, even when the destination is unclear. Patience is also essential in this journey. In a world of instant gratification, waiting can feel unbearable, but my timing is never wrong. Like a seed planted in the soil, my plan for your life needs time to grow and bear fruit. Trust that the waiting is not wasted. It is in the waiting that I refine you, teach you, and prepare you for what lies ahead. As you walk this path, remember that my plan for your life is not just about what you will do. It is about who you will become. I am more interested in your character than your accomplishments. I want to shape your heart to reflect my love, your mind to embrace my wisdom, and your spirit to overflow with my joy. When you focus on becoming more like me, the what of your purpose will naturally fall into place. Let me also remind you that my plan for you is not a solitary journey. I have placed people in your life to walk alongside you, to encourage you, and to help you grow. Seek counsel from those who are wise and grounded in their faith. They can offer perspectives and guidance that I may use to confirm my leading in your life. One of the most profound ways I reveal my plan is through the desires I place in your heart. Understand this: not all desires are selfish or fleeting. When your life is aligned with me, I plant divine dreams within you, aspirations and passions that reflect my purposes. Pay attention to those desires that stir your soul, the ones that persist despite challenges or fears. They are often clues to the path I am leading you toward. Take delight in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart, not because I fulfill every whim, but because I shape your desires to match my will. When you align your heart with mine, you will begin to crave what I crave, to love what I love, and to seek what I seek. This alignment is the heartbeat of discovering my plan. But how can you discern which desires come from me and which arise from your own ambitions or fears? The answer lies in listening. Quiet your soul and listen, not just with your ears, but with your spirit. I speak through peace and clarity. When a decision aligns with my will, you will often sense an unshakable calm, even if the path ahead seems challenging. On the other hand, when something is not of me, confusion and unease may follow. Pay attention to these signals, for they are my way of guiding you. I also reveal my plan through the circumstances of your life. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, is part of the tapestry I am weaving. Sometimes what feels like a setback is actually a setup for something greater. Trust that I am using all things, the good, the difficult, and the seemingly insignificant, for your ultimate good. Think of Joseph, who endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. To the world, his life seemed like a series of misfortunes, but I was working behind the scenes. I used every trial to prepare him for the role I had planned, a position of leadership that saved countless lives. Like Joseph, you may not understand why certain doors close or why you face trials, but trust that I am shaping you through these experiences. I also work through the gifts I have given you. Each talent, skill, and ability you possess is a piece of the puzzle that makes up your purpose. These gifts are not random. They are intentionally designed for the tasks I have prepared for you. Reflect on what comes naturally to you, what brings you joy, and how you can use these gifts to serve others. As you use your abilities to glorify me and bless others, my plan will become clearer. You may be wondering, what if I make the wrong choice? What if I miss God's plan for my life? Let me assure you, my beloved, that my grace is greater than your mistakes. You cannot derail my plan for your life with a single misstep. Even when you wander, I am there, gently calling you back. I can take your wrong turns and use them to bring you closer to me. My purpose for you is not fragile. It is unshakable. When you seek me sincerely, you cannot go so far off course that I cannot guide you back. Think of Peter, who denied me 3 times. Despite his failure, I restored him and used him to build my church. If I could redeem Peter's mistakes, imagine what I can do with yours. As you continue to seek my plan, remain open to my spirit. Be sensitive to my promptings and willing to step out in faith, even when the path is unclear. Remember that obedience often precedes understanding. Sometimes I ask you to take a step without revealing the destination. Trust me enough to move forward, knowing that I will never lead you into harm, but always toward hope, growth, and joy. Finally, my child, do not compare your journey to that of others. Each person's path is unique, designed with my perfect wisdom. When you focus on what I am doing in someone else's life, you may lose sight of what I am doing in yours. Trust that I know you intimately and that my plans for you are tailor-made. Celebrate the victories of others without doubting my faithfulness to you. Let me leave you with this truth. My plan for your life is not merely about reaching a destination. It is about the relationship we build along the way. I long for you to walk with me, to trust me, and to know me deeply. When you make knowing me your highest priority, everything else will fall into place. My precious child, as we bring this journey to a close, remember that my plan for your life is not something you must strive to earn or uncover through sheer effort. It is a divine gift, revealed step by step as you walk in faith, trust, and love. You were created for a purpose, and that purpose is rooted in my infinite love for you. Keep seeking me with all your heart, for I am always near. Let prayer be your anchor, my word your guide, and faith your foundation. Trust that I am weaving all things together for your good, even when the path feels uncertain. I will never leave you or forsake you, and I will always light the way. If this message has spoken to your heart, I encourage you to take action today. Subscribe to this channel so you can continue growing in faith and discovering more of my truth. Like this video to let me know that your heart is open and ready to receive my guidance. Leave a comment with the word Amen as a declaration of your commitment to live in alignment with Christ, trusting in His plan for your life. Finally, share this video with someone in your life who may be in need of encouragement, hope, or a reminder that they too are loved by me. You never know how a simple act of sharing my message can be the spark that changes a life. Go in peace, knowing that you are deeply loved and that my plan for your life is unfolding perfectly. I am with you always to the very end of the age. Amen.